like to go through some new products. There's an absolutely exciting array of products that come out continuing the market, but I think for all the years I've been involved, it's just an absolute incredible amount have come out in the last few months and even the last year. So we'd like to go through a few of those. First one I'd like to take a look at here and show you is the DX7 system, which is manufactured by Spektrum. That's actually a new brand name in the marketplace. We've talked about the spread Spektrum systems before, so that's not really the focus that I want to bring up here. But what I want to show the folks, Michael, and be interested in some comments from you, is the features that are on this new system that have not been available before. Actual name are the model match, servo sync, and the P-Link for the trainer systems.
It's absolutely phenomenal that they included a great radio technology with some great new computer radio advancements.
One of the things, and I'd be interested in some input from you on it, that's really unique with this system is the method they're using now with model match to get around a problem by having the multiple memory models in one transmitter. Tell us a little bit about what that does.
Well, from my own experience, I have a lot of aircraft in the computer radios, and it's very easy to be confused, and bringing multiple aircraft to the field is a chance that you could operate the radio in the wrong program for the aircraft you selected to fly.
And literally turn on the transmitter, have it take off, but have the control surfaces
ailerons reversed,
reversed,
elevator reversed. It's tragic.
And that's bad news.
Yeah.
So what this system does is basically they've got it encoded now in the radio that if you select the wrong model, it knows that by the receiver that's in the aircraft.
That's right.
And it won't let you do it.
It won't, because the receiver knows what program it's supposed to be working on.
Yeah, that's really neat. Well, the next one that we know if you fly performance aircraft, and if particularly you're into helis, is the servo match. Tell us a little bit about that. What does the servo match do, say, on a CCPM style heli like this one here?
Well, servo match, what it does is it tells the servos that they're all supposed to be working together at once. On a CCPM setup, this is particularly critical for the collective pitch mixing, where you want all the servos all lifting the swash plate at the same time.
And no differential in that movement physically.
Yeah, right. It gallops or it rotates with the older systems. What we have now is that all your servos know that they're supposed to work together to lift up that swash plate. The signal goes to all those servos at the same time.
So basically you have almost a true or pure trim or movement of the piece in that direction, and you're not going to get either some aileron fed in or elevator or whatever direction you might have gotten in the old days.
Precisely, and because we're working with machines that have higher head speeds, where those mixings can be noticed a lot more easily, this system is a huge benefit.
It's a nice advance. That's really neat. Well, the last one I want to talk about here on the DX7 system is one that I really fell in love with, and particularly if you fly helicopters, but for that matter, any of the birds with multiple servos or programming trims can benefit from this, and that's what they call P-Link. I'm going to hand you a transmitter here, Michael. I guess I'll give a little description of P-Link, but basically what it does is it allows you to take the master transmitter, and let's say it has multiple programming in it, and in the example we're going to give you here with this T-Rex 450, there is multiple programming already in this master transmitter set up with this bird. In the old days, and this wasn't very long ago because this DX7 just started shipping in the latter part of 2006, if you wanted to set up a master-slave system to operate a buddy box, you literally had to go through and either electronically copy or manually input the programming between your master transmitter and your slave transmitter so that everything was the same.
It's labor intensive.
Yeah, labor intensive, very labor intensive. What this does now, and I'm going to turn this on, is it allows you to take the master transmitter, actually select what they've chosen to call with Spektrum's brand definitions, P-Link, and I think it's programming link, I'm not sure, but that's what they call it. And then actually it only sees and utilizes in this case, 4 basic channels, a right and left, fore and aft, rudder, and collective pitch, and leaves the rest of the mixing intact in the master transmitter. So what I'm going to show you here is when I flip over to the trainer system, Michael's going to have it, and all I did was flip this programming on to say P-Link. So let's go ahead and try that, Michael. I'm at low stick, I'm at throttle hold. I'm going to go ahead and push trainer, and let's see if you've got it. Great.
Rotation, pitch, tail rotor control.
Collective you should be fine to go with because I'm on throttle. Let's give that a try. I'm on throttle hold.
Okay. And there goes my pitch.
And the point that we want to make here is that quickly, we're done. We can literally go fly, and this bird is matched completely.
Yeah, Tom, I want to try your helicopter.
Yeah, and away we
Easy
go.
as that.
It's that easy. Well, that's really all we wanted to chat about, folks, on the Spektrum system today. Let's go ahead and turn these off so we save the batteries and move on into something else. There we go. As a little bit of continuity, we're actually going to go into to another heli product, and the reason that we'd like to show this one today is it really is just a phenomenal gain, and I'm not going to go into the detail of the Spektrum system, but this is a new product from Horizon Hobbies. Michael, give us a little bit of detail on this. I know your boys are quite active as young as they are. If you want to flip that on, I'm going to plug this in.
Okay.
Tell us a little bit about the bird and what's unique about this particular bird in terms of the radio system as well as some of the design changes.
Well, the cross-rotor blade helicopter systems have been known uniquely for their stability characteristics, and they've been a fabulous training tool. The CX was basically the helicopter you see here, but it had an FM radio system. Given their experience with the CX, they refined the helicopter a little bit more, and they included the DSM technology into the receiver unit. So now what we have here is a park flyer and a helicopter you can fly virtually anywhere with a fantastic signal strength.
So they've literally got the spread spectrum technology in this transmitter and system that they had in their DX7 and the 6-channel prior to that.
Right.
At an entry-level product.
Right, exactly.
That's fantastic.
They don't have to worry about radio frequency, they don't have to worry about where they're flying or whether they're close to an AMA-sanctioned field.
So if you're into trying some of the indoor things where you're in the Midwest like we are here and it's cold, you can go fly with no worries about frequency.
That's right, and the amazing thing about this technology is that you don't have to have any radio control experience to fly this helicopter.
Flies that well.